Hi, everyone. I just wanted to shoot a very short video just to talk about Clubhouse. Now, if you haven't heard of Clubhouse, you've probably been under a rock for the last few months because it is a new social media platform that is effectively taking the world by storm. And I've been spending a lot of time, you could argue too much time, on the platform over recent weeks. So I thought it worthwhile just to explain what it is, why I'm doing it, and maybe some tips about how you could be thinking about this and leveraging this for your business. So first and foremost, what is it? Well, it's an exclusive audio app where participants can move around sort of virtual rooms discussing business, entrepreneurship, arts, culture, even things like popular TV shows on Netflix. People like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Tony Robbins, Jesse Itzler, they're all members. And currently it's believed there are around 7 million participants, if you like, or users on the platform. Now, I heard about Clubhouse a few weeks back on a Friday night, and I was like, well, what is this thing? I soon realized that you had to get onto the app by being invited by someone you know. So therefore, there was this whole fear of missing out thing that happened. But I eventually got on the app, and I can see now, as I said, after a few weeks, what all the fuss is about, because it's basically a little bit like what I do with podcasting. However, you're in a live environment. So you've got people who are there to be able to ask you questions. You can give feedback to people, you can help them. So in many ways, it's almost like a mastermind where there are people getting together, helping to solve each other's challenges, present opportunities. And there's a whole heap of things happening behind the platform in terms of the networks you can create, the deals that can be made, and all of those sort of things. So as I said, I've been on my Clubhouse journey now for a few weeks. I've got around 28,000 followers in that short amount of time as of today. And the way I sort of think about this is, if you put it in perspective, I've had, I think, 5,000 followers on Instagram, 10,000 followers on LinkedIn. So to be able to go to sort of 2, 3, 4 times those levels in as many weeks as I can count on my hands, that's absolutely huge. So I want to answer the question, why am I putting so much time into this? And then I'll give you some tips. Well, the first thing is that I think it's going to explode, really explode. At the moment, as I said, there's about 6-7 million users on the platform. And the reason for that is because it's an iPhone or iOS only device at the moment. So if you're an Android phone user, you won't get access for a while. But as soon as that happens, this could explode to, 70 million, 700 million. And so right now there's a whole heap of land grab going on just to build profile, build audience, and also to get in front of people. And my personal view is I came late to Instagram. I even came late to podcasting, so I don't want to miss out this time. The second thing is I genuinely do what I do to help people achieve their goals. Now, I do make money out of that, of course. The podcast is a stream of revenue because of what happens after people listen to me on Scale Up Your Business, and then they obviously want help with their business, be that scaling, doing acquisitions, those sort of things. But I believe in fair exchange for fair value. And if you think about it, Clubhouse is just another way for me to be able to offer help, but also to be able to build an audience and engage. And then the last thing is, I think your network is your net worth. It's an overused saying maybe, but it's so true. And as I said, the collaborations, the business deals, the friendships that I've made in only a few weeks is just phenomenal. And I absolutely think it is worth investing your time if those sort of collaborations, those sort of partnerships are going to be important to you and important to your business. So just to finish off, I just want to give you 5 tips for making the most of Clubhouse. So obviously my first tip is get on there, get on the platform, be an early adopter, because social media is such a powerful thing. It's effectively free marketing if you understand how to use it. So this is something that you should definitely be on. When you're on there, the first thing I advise is give value first and ask for something later. That is so important. It's all about offering value. If you can help people in a real, authentic way, then the law of reciprocity is going to come back at some point. It's going to help you. Second thing is, don't be afraid to raise your hand, get on stage and ask a question. The way that I did that in the beginning was I just got on there, asked some stuff, but then I became known to the main moderators of the biggest rooms. And then eventually, if you offer value in those rooms, you will be asked to speak on stage as well. Third thing is host your first room, one that you actually get to moderate yourself, and do that as quickly as you can. Do not overthink it. I think I had something like 10 people turn up to my first room, and now I'm constantly getting hundreds, if not thousands, coming in, and it does escalate quickly once you start. Fourth, be really clear about what you're doing. Be clear about your objectives. It can be a massive time drag. I know lots of people are going on there and spending hours and hours, but they're not quite sure what they're doing. It can be quite addictive, but you need to understand exactly what you're doing. For me, as I said, it's about building my brand and profile. It's about helping people, making a contribution. but we've also built a 7-figure pipeline of business and business deals off the back of it. So you've got to think about your goals as being equally important, be that, to monetize, to engage, but make sure you're clear on that. And the last one, which I've kind of alluded to today, is watch out for addiction. It's incredibly consuming. You can literally just be there, as I said, for hours and hours and hours. I've had to create a very clear routine now about how long I'm on there, how long am I not. But it's such an important channel that all of the other things that I have been doing, other than my podcast and other than guesting on podcasts, I've slowed everything right back because I think, as I said, this thing is going to explode. So I hope that's useful. Have a look at Clubhouse, get yourself an invite, get on there. And I hope it makes a big difference to both your business and your life just by being able to connect and make the most out of this new social media phenomenon.